Good morning, my cookie crumbs, and welcome back to the lot, to the studio. Let's get it. The group all split up just to search the area. They searched high and low, every nook and cranny they could think of, and not just in their area, but all of Japan. They swept their island for everything that they could turn over. Every stone, every leaf, they left nothing untouched. It wasn't until they headed home when the love Hashira comes darting into the apartment with some good news. They were all feeling down that day. There was no news and they spotted nothing. Nothing that could give them a clue, anything. They'd all felt awful, as if they failed. They were waiting for some kind of a clue to just fall. The love Hashira jumped up and down in glee when she found her clue, or what could possibly be a clue. "All right, Mitsuri, please settle down," the butterfly Hashira said. "But it's so exciting! I have found this really abandoned building." "Okay, what about this abandoned building that gives you a hint, Mitsuri?" Hisashi asked. He still wasn't used to the Hashira and couldn't really tell who was who yet. He was learning. It was gonna take him a bit, though. "So I went into this abandoned building and I heard something. Something that was underground. There was also this door that's on the floor. What did they call it? Oh, a trapdoor! That's it. There was air flowing from underneath it. When I opened it, you could definitely hear something going on inside." "That sounds definitely like something we need to check out. Can you lead us to this abandoned building?" Aizawa asked. "Oh, most definitely! Come on! Come! I think our little ones are there. We must go get them." The others agreed and hurriedly ran off to this abandoned building that she had found. When they got there, the trap door was open. Mitsuri didn't leave it open. She knew she left it closed. "That's odd. I know I left that closed." Maybe someone walked out? It's a possibility. Now we just need to get in there, but stealthily. The other Hashira nodded, and the two pro heroes went in first, followed by them. There was definitely an underground, whatever this was. They decided to split up again and search the entirety of the place. Little did they know, they were being watched. The Disney villain Reject had returned to his base, went down into the trapdoor, and closed it. Oh goodness, bless me. After closing the trapdoor, he just felt something off. Intruders, he thought? He went to his command center, and yes, there were intruders. These must be the people who were looking for his little experiments. "No matter," he said. "They're not going to find them. And I will make it into a game. A fun little game. Ooh, how wonderful. I get to play with them as well." So he decided to play a game with them, leading them into all sorts of traps and rooms. Back with Tanjiro and Izuku, Tanjiro had managed to get the man to take the gag off of him, and he started to feed him. Izuku was still sick, but feeling much better having real food inside of him now. He was still a bit dehydrated, but he was drinking a lot more water. Tanjiro couldn't help but still worry. Izuku was still weak. But after Izuku had woken up, he had told him what had happened, that he had activated his sun breathing. Izuku was intrigued. He wondered how it activated if they had the ankle bracelet still on. Tanjiro shrugged. He said he was very stressed out and highly upset. Perhaps he didn't account for our emotions. I know my quirk can work in tandem with them sometimes. Wait, really? Uh-huh. Sometimes when I'm really stressed out, I activate my quirk on accident. It doesn't happen often. Well, not often anymore. But it does happen. And when I'm extremely angry, Black Whip, one of my other quirks, can also activate. Tied to our emotions. Yeah, I guess he didn't account for that. I wonder. So the next time he comes, we just have to get ourselves extremely upset, and then maybe we can bust out of here by using our powers. It sounds really dangerous, and you've just woken up, and you're only just now recovering. Izuku, we need to plan this out a little better. You're right. We can't do guns blazing. Not now. That'd be way too detrimental. Huh? Izuku? Hey, what is it? Someone else is here. Someone else? Someone else in the building? Yeah, you don't sense anything? Wait, now that you mention it, I do sense something. Yeah, I do. It feels so familiar, right? I think maybe someone actually came for us, and they found where we are. Was there any doubt? A voice said at the door. Inosuke! It's you! Of course it's me. Who else would it be? Tanjiro! Zenitsu cried as he ran in to hug the boy. We were so worried. Nezuko came up to Tanjiro gracefully, even though she had tears in her eyes. She hugged her brother and snuggled into him. Oh, Nezuko, you're safe. How did you guys... The Hashira. Well, the one with the goofy-looking braids and stuff. Be nice, Inosuke. That's the love Hashira. She was the one that found this place? Yeah, we don't know exactly how she found it, but she did. I guess we weren't as hidden as we thought we were, Izuku piped up. I guess so. Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't see you there. I'm Zenitsu. I'm Inosuke. And this is my sister Nezuko. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Izuku Midoriya. It's nice to meet you. Tanjiro's told me all about you guys. Really? Mm-hmm. But we don't have time to talk. If you guys are here, then you might get trapped with us. We need to go. Going somewhere? Oh, frick. Who are you? I bet I can take this dude on. More playmates! How exciting! Are you stupid or something? And Osuke, don't take him off! What? I can take him. And Osuke's, if that's your name, it is. I didn't say anything different, did I? No, it just... Never mind. Please, don't take him off. We don't know what kind of power he has. Power? I'm not afraid of a Disney reject with no power. How do you know what Disney is? Oh, huh. Oh, great. I am not a Disney villain reject. How dare you? Well, I do suppose it is better than being called a monster. Because you are a monster. Tanjiro. You know what'll happen if you call me that. You leave him alone. He's just now recovered. I'm afraid I can't do that. Alrighty, Zuko, it's time for the next game. He snapped his fingers, and Izuku vanished. Where did he go? What did you do to him? Where'd that broccoli boy go? The broccoli boy is off on his next game. You will sit here and wait. Patiently, that is. Anyways, ta-ta! The door slammed shut, and Inosuke ran up to it, trying to beat it into submission, but it wasn't any use. Darn it! I could have taken him on. Sure you could have, Zenitsu said. Tanjiro, are you okay? You said that boy had just recovered. You guys aren't hurt, are you? No, we're fine for the moment. He just got really, really sick after being starved to death. Nearly starved to death, I should say. Nezuko made a sad sound at that. That green-haired boy seemed super nice. How could that man have hurt him like that? Don't worry, Nezuko. He's strong. He'll come back to us. Let's hope so. I kinda like that green-haired broccoli boy. He seems really cool and really strong. I want to fight him. Of course you do. Guys, settle. I'm pretty sure that the people that have looked for us and the Hashira will find him before he gets hurt. Izuku had no luck of that. If anyone had wandered down that part of the hallway, they would have heard his cries and his screams. Izuku tried so hard to bottle them up, but he just couldn't. The pain was so unbearable. Even with his high tolerance, it was just too much. He felt like his nerves were being ripped out, when in reality, his nerves were being ripped out. Not ripped out of his body, but being pulled, ripped, torn. He was in so much pain. He couldn't take it anymore. The man sitting behind his little control panel was gleefully laughing. Soon, Izuku would feel nothing. And that brought that man some sickening joy. Oh, goodness. Oh, God, Izuku. What am I doing to you? Alright, guys. We are heading into trigger warning territory. We have crossed trigger warning territory already. So start to listen at your own risk. If you don't want to listen any further, that's completely fine. We are starting to head toward the end of this wonderful journey. though it's not over yet, even though they have found these guys, it's far from over. It is far from over. The games are just beginning now. Alright guys, you be good, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.